Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I uploaded another video. So in this video, I'm going to explain you my new project. It's called UEFA Champions League Final 2023 Inter Milan versus Manchester City. This is a penalty shootout game between Manchester City and Inter Milan. I made this game under 1 week. All the code and all the sprites are by myself. Okay. We're going to start with gameplay. Okay guys, for gameplay, full screen is very recommended. Okay, I'm going to start with full screen. Before you play, make sure you press the green button and the green flag. After that you'll be taken to the main menu, the old classic Champions League background. You can choose your team that you want to play. I'm going to choose Inter Milan, and after you pick a team, press start to start the game. Okay, so over here we have the scoreboard. I made it myself, and inside the stadium, this is the goalkeeper and this is the goal. So the player, to pick the direction of the ball, just click on one of the targets. Okay, the circles over here. Okay, I'm going to click the circle over here. Okay, so when you score the goal, the crowd will cheer, and it will add 1 point, okay, to your team, of course. For the goalkeeper direction, it's random. Okay, it's from this pick random from 1 to 9 targets. Okay, it's that simple. Okay. Oh yeah, every turn the players change. Okay, I made 5 players for each team, every player gets a chance. For goalkeeper, there's only 2, of course. If the goalkeeper hits the ball, that means the ball is not in, and it will be not in. Your score will not increase. Okay, since my team is Inter Milan, that means this time I'm the goalkeeper and I'm going to choose a direction. Meanwhile, the player will choose a target randomly. Okay, so maybe if I choose this target, the player will choose another target, or it will be the same. Okay, so as you can see, Manchester City won because the score is 5 and Inter Milan is 4. So what happens if in the end both teams scored 5 goals? There will be extra shootouts. It will still be like this, and the only thing that's going to change is the score. Okay, sometimes it can be endless and sometimes it can be not. So this game is all about luck. Okay, now we're going to go inside the project and see the sprites and the codes. Okay, guys, so first, this is the inside of the game. I'm going to show you the sprites first. As you can see, there are a lot of sprites, starting from soccer ball all the way down to the dots over here. Okay, we're going to start with the backdrop. The backdrop only has 2 costumes. It is the penalty shootout backdrop and the main menu backdrop. Okay. So at the beginning, as you can see here, this is the backdrop behind this, and this is the Inter Milan logo. This is the Manchester City logo. Okay. Also the start button, I draw it myself. and then when you press start, there's the goalkeeper over here. The goalkeeper has two costumes, Andre Onana and Ederson Moraes. Okay, for Inter Milan, I designed 5 players. It's Lautaro Martinez, Lukaku, Calhanoglu, Edin Dzeko, and Korea. Okay, switch it back. For Manchester City, I also made 5 players: Erling Haaland, Mahrez, Julian Alvarez, Foden, and Grealish. Okay. There's also the system sprite, which controls the game. Okay, so this is the most important sprite in the game. By the way, I made all the characters by myself. Okay, there are 9 targets. You can choose one of the target to kick the ball, or maybe move the goalkeeper. There's also the scoreboard over here. Yeah. And then for the dots, I made 2 of them, one for Inter and one for City. Yeah, that's all the sprites, and now we're going to go to the coding. Okay. Okay, so at the beginning, when you click the green flag, the code starts in the backdrop. So when you click the green flag, it will broadcast main menu, and the backdrop and the other sprites will set itself. So this sprite will show up, and the other sprites will hide itself. Okay, so we're going to start with this logo over here, Manchester City logo. Okay, so I'm going to clean some blocks, clean up. So when it receives main menu, it will go over here. It will set team to Manchester City. Okay, it has a costume. When it's clicked, it will change team into Manchester City. Okay, City, as you can see here. And then for the Inter sprite, when it receives its main menu, it will position itself, and when it's clicked, it will set team to Inter. Okay, it's that simple. And if you're ready, you can click the start button. It has a simple code. Every time when you touch the sprite, it will increase size, and every time if you're not touching the sprite, it will decrease size. Yeah, when you click it, it will broadcast start. Okay, over here we have the soccer ball. Okay, so I'm going to explain the soccer ball later. For the goalkeeper, when it receives start, it will position itself. Yeah, the costume will change according to the team you select. So if you pick Manchester City, the goalkeeper will be Andre Onana. If your team is Inter Milan, the goalkeeper will be Ederson Moraes, which is this person over here. Okay, and then go to the player. Okay, so every player, there's 2 teams, Manchester City and Inter Milan. Okay, if the team is Inter Milan, when it receives start, it will show. Okay, as you can see here. For Manchester City, if the team is Manchester City, it will show. Okay, see. Okay, and then there's the system, the code in the system. When it receives start, so there are 2 modes. First is the 5 shots, and if they end up with a tie, they will add extra shots. Okay, as you can see here, when the team is entered, the first team that will kick is the team you pick, which is Inter. If you pick City, that means the kick is going to be City. Okay, and I also made a previous team variable, so the previous team is going to be the team you choose. Okay, every time it broadcasts start, it will set turn to 1. Okay, and then it will broadcast set target. So when the system broadcasts set target, go back to the goalkeeper. it will stand here, point in direction 90, and change costumes, okay? And then it will broadcast goalie direction. We're going to go back here later, okay? Okay, now go to Inter Milan. If it receives a target, it will set ball X position and ball Y position to 0. Also, if the kick is Inter, it will wait until it will broadcast ball direction and wait until the ball X position and ball Y position is not equal to 0. So when the position is 0, that means it's none of the target position, okay? That means if you click the target, the X position and the Y position will change. If the team is not Inter, it will wait until the goalie direction is chosen, which is the goalkeeper is going to be choosing the targets, okay? Yeah, and then it's going to be the same for the Manchester City Sprite. And for the targets, it will show itself when it receives set target, okay? It has the same code as the start button. Every time you touch it, it will increase size. I have 9 targets over here, and I also set the ghost effect to 30, okay, over here, so that it will be a little transparent. The player is not blocked. You can see the Etihad Airways over here. And then at the beginning, there's also the scoreboard. It will show, okay. And then if you click the soccer ball, if it receives a target, it will stay put in this position. And if you start to click one of the targets, like over here, yeah, it will launch the ball. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Inter Milan Sprite. So when it receives shoot, okay, so when the target is clicked, it will broadcast shoot. It will broadcast target is selected. Yeah, and then in the system sprite over here, if target is selected, if kick equals to team, like Inter equals to Inter, it will set goalie target to 1 or 1 from 9, okay? Because this time we are kicking and the goalkeeper is a robot, that's why it's going to pick one of the targets. Yeah, so if the goalie target equals 1, it will set a certain direction and a certain position. Yeah, all the way to goalie target 9 over here. Okay, so if the player is the robot and we're going to be the goalkeeper, that means it will pick the ball target from 1 to 9. Yeah, it will set X position and Y position of the ball. After we set all the goalie X position, goalie X, goalie Y position, goalie direction, and ball position, and blah blah blah, it will broadcast shoot, okay? So when the player receives shoot, if kick equals enter, it will show and it will glide from this position to this position, and it will kick the ball, okay? It will launch the ball when it's kicked, okay? So for the goalkeeper, when it receives launch ball, it will move into a certain direction, which is already set in the system sprite. So if the goalie equals City, and then Ederson Moraes will glide to the X position and the Y position, okay? It will also apply to Andre Onana over here, okay? So when the sprite is, or when the goalkeeper is already on the air, it will, of course, it will drop, okay? We don't want it to freeze in the air, okay? It will be like a glitch. That means I have to put a glide block over here. Yeah, it will glide to the ground, okay? And then for the ball, when it receives launch ball, it will glide 0.5 seconds to the target we already clicked, and it will also turn giving the turn effect. Yeah, after it hits the goalkeeper or maybe went in the goal, it will broadcast stop ball. Okay, so when it broadcasts stop ball, it will check if the ball is touching the goalkeeper or not. So if it's touching the goalkeeper, then it means it will broadcast no goal, and if it's not touching the goalkeeper, that means it's a goal. Yeah. So when every penalty shootout game, when the ball went inside the goalie or get touched by the goalie, it will bounce back. Yeah, so it will bounce or glide into the ground. Yeah, and then it will after you kick, it will cheer. Okay, go back to the system. Yeah, this has a lot of code. It makes me confused. So okay, so if it receives no goal, that means it will play referee whistle, and if it's a goal, it will play sound goal cheer. It will also change the inter goal or maybe city goal to it will change by 1. Okay, yeah, if the ball is in, it will change your team's goal by 1. If the ball is not in, it will change the not goals by your team by 1. Okay, when you score a goal, it will change your score by 1, your team score by 1, and the circle over here will be filled with a green circle. But if you don't score a goal, and if you missed the penalty, it will turn into a red. Okay, not a green. Yeah. And then when you already kick the ball, it will check if the ball if it's already the turn is already 5, and every team has already 5 shots. It will check if this goal by Manchester City is more than Inter. That means it will set the winner to Manchester City. But if Inter goals are more than the Manchester City goals, it will set winner to Inter. Okay. Also, it will set turn to 0, broadcast winner, and stop the script. But if the turn equals to 5, and if both teams has shot 5 shots and scored equal, it's a tie. It will set turn to 0 and set mode to extra shots, and it will prepare the next shots. Okay, so let's just say it's still in the 5 shots mode. Okay, so every time you scored a goal, or maybe not score a goal, after you score a goal, it will prepare the next shot. Okay, when it prepares the next shots, every sprite will be reset. Like this player will change to Manchester City or Inter Milan. So you take turns. Okay, the ball will also go back to its position. Yeah. And then this sprite over here is the circles over here. So I only make 2 of them, so I don't have to make 5. So every time I score a goal or maybe shot a goal, it will set current to goal. Okay, if I don't score a goal, it will set current to no goal, and then it will make a clone. Every clone has a clone number, and I made it over here. If clone number equals to 1, it will go to this position. If clone number equals to 2, it will go to this position, and others. Okay, and the color is according if it's not goal or goal. Okay, if it's goal, it's green. If it's not goal, it's red. It's also apply for the Manchester City. The circles over here, the position is different. Okay, so the only thing that's different from this sprite and this sprite is the variables in it and the position. Okay, so if you score a tie, that means the game will continue until one of the teams didn't score a goal, and and that other team score a goal. So for example, Manchester City and Inter Milan both shot 7 They made 7 shots, and Manchester City scored all the goals, while Inter Milan missed a penalty. So Manchester City managed to kick the ball, and all of the ball made it into the goal. That means the score is 7 and Inter Milan is 6. Yeah, and in here, if the mode is extra shots, if the Manchester City goals is more than Inter Milan goals, it will set winner to City. It will also if Inter goals is more than Manchester City goals, it will set winner to Inter. Okay, and then it will also set turn to 0 and broadcast winner, and then it will stop this script. Okay, but if both teams had already scored a lot of goals, and the goals are still, the game is still a tie, it will repeat the code all over again, and until one of the team misses a penalty. Okay, yeah, so that's the system of the game. So if one of the team wins, and the text sprite, it will receive a message called winner. Yeah, every team that wins will receive a goal cheer. If the winner is Inter, that means it will switch costume to Inter. Yeah, Inter Milan wins. I made a little gradient over here, so it will be more interesting. Yeah, if the winner is Manchester City, it will switch costume to this one. Okay. After that, it will show, and the game ends. Yeah, so this is basically the game about the Champions League final in 2023, which is near the date, is going to be a few days. I support Inter Milan. What team do you support? Yeah, so this is the game. I hope you learned something new from this video. I didn't make the tutorial because this game has a lot of code. It's going to confuse you if I explain it to you. That's why if you want to learn more about the code, you can go to the link that's in the description of this video. Okay, it will lead you straight into the project page of this project. Okay, and if you want to see inside, you just need to click inside. Okay, so you can click see insides to go to the code. Okay, remix is allowed. I will publish the project a few moments after I publish this video. Okay, yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.